This is the newest addition to my fleet of sewing machines. I'm so excited to show you. It's a tacker for tacking pinch pleats like these here. This one is ready to go, and it's a kind of a modified tacker where normally you would use this machine to tack buttons, and you can see on this little guide you can do 2-hole buttons here or 4-hole buttons, but the machine has been modified for specifically drapery tacking. So this big plate is now what would normally come with it. It would come with something that would hold a button, but they have custom made this huge plate so that when you're tacking and you put the pleat underneath it, it holds it nice and firmly so it doesn't move around, and then the tack just goes right through with little effort from the machine. So I'll show you how that works, and just got it yesterday, so I'm super excited to be able to put it in the video. And it's definitely something that now that I have one, I'm not gonna go without. I'm going to show you how it works. First, I gotta turn it on, and I have unthreaded the needle because when you turn it off, this big plate automatically goes down and it traps this thread. So I learned already to just pull the thread out of the needle before I turn it off. And so now when I turn it on, it should raise that plate, and then I can thread the needle again. The switch is down here. Oh, and I have to, you can see it's on. I have to step on the foot for that plate to come up. There, so now the plate is up, and then I can thread the needle. And then I'll put a plate under there and show you how it works. These are 2-finger Euro pleats, so that means they're tacked at the top. And there's enough room underneath this bar to do definitely a thicker pleat or a 3-finger pleat. And then once I step on the pedal, this big bar will come down and it'll stitch the tack. Just like that. And it cuts the thread and everything. I still have to cut the tail off, but it cuts the thread so that I can release it without having an extra step of cutting. Very smooth and gentle compared to some other tackers I've worked on. I would sometimes cringe and have fear of breaking a needle because some machines are so powerful and are so finicky that if you don't have the right amount of tension on the fabric, it just puts too much pressure on the needle, and the needle hits the wrong place and breaks. So after breaking hundreds of needles on other machines, this one is a dream. That just pinched my thumb a little bit. The plate, I have to be careful where I put my thumb. Took off all of the clothespins so they were not in my way. But these were pinned overnight with the clothespins, so they are pretty much trained to stay pleated and ready for the tack here at the tacker.